Ukraine has become Russia's Achilles heel, the same way Afghanistan became in 1980s. Ukrainians are showing defiance against Russian aggression. They are obviously getting help from Americans and the European nations in the form of military aid. Recently, a naval event in Black Sea created geopolitical situation very complex and tensed. Here I am talking about Admiral Moskova disaster. Moskova was a guided missile cruiser. It was the flagship and leading warship of the Russian Black Sea operations or Russian Black Sea fleet. Moskova have a great legacy of fighting by the sides of Russian in Georgia in 2008, Crimea in 2014 and Syria in 2015. According to Ukrainian government, Moskova was hit by Ukrainian-made anti-ship missiles which is R-360 Neptune. But not only R-360 Neptune was responsible for that, obviously they get navigation help from Americans and drone support from Turkish-made Bayraktar TB2 drone. So, after Moskova disaster, things changed very quickly in Ukraine when Moscow threatened to attack Ukrainian command center. Additionally, Moscow came up with Moskova replacement with a new ship called Admiral Makarov. It was an obvious move from Russia because Russia have to replace Moskova. Now Admiral Makarov have become command and control center for Russian Black Sea operations. But Makarov is a frigate, not a guided missile cruiser. It would be better for Russia if they would replace cruiser with cruiser, and Russia have replacement available in the form of Marshal Ustinov and Varyag, serve with the Russian Northern and the Pacific Fleet respectively. But neither of these ships can be brought to replace Moskova because of Turkey. Because Turkey control access to Black Sea via Bosporus Straits under Montreux Convention, and they had decided not to let Russian warship enter at a time of war in Black Sea through Bosporus Strait. Therefore, the Grigorovich class frigates such as Admiral Makarov are the most suitable candidate for assuming flagship duties temporarily under wartime conditions. You know, Ukrainians have become ambitious in claiming their fake achievements because they had already claimed earlier that the Admiral Makarov was also hit by Neptune anti-ship missiles that set it on fire. However, those claims turned out to be inaccurate. Now, it will be very helpful for you that how this ship came into existence. I mean, under which project this ship was built, and a little about the ship itself. The ship was built under the project called 11356. Under this project, Russia built 6 frigates at Yantar shipyard in Kaliningrad. The vessel utilized the same design developed for Indian Navy's Talwar class frigates. The Admiral Makarov and all Grigorovich class frigates can be deployed in anti-surface warfare, anti-submarine warfare and anti-air warfare missions. They are all capable of conducting the missions as a single vessel or as a part of task force. This is a very good achievement for the Russians, that they can use that ship single-handedly without using the help from the others. So, it is quite an efficient ship to maintain the Russian dominance in Black Sea regions. Admiral Makarov was laid in February 2012 and it was floated out in September 2015 and commissioned into service in December 2017. Admiral Makarov was also carrying Ka-28 or a Ka-31 helicopters. Because of Kamov-31's presence, make this ship more efficient in fighting war against any kind of submarine, that includes nuclear submarine. Now, get into some technical facts about these ships and its weapon systems, because it will going to help you in any kind of examinations, including UPSC and PSC exams of any states of India. The Admiral Makarov is having stealthy hull design developed by Severniev Design Bureau. This hull and superstructure were designed to have low radar, acoustic and infrared signatures. The overall length of frigates is 124.8 meter, width is 15.2 meter, and it can complement a crew of 220. The ship has a displacement of 4,000 tons and speed of 30 knots with a cruising capacity of 30 days. The ship is fitted with Klav-N anti-ship missile system. The missiles are launched by 8-cell 3S-14E underdeck launcher complemented by a 3R14N11356 fire control system and 3C25E acquisition radar. The radar is specialized in combat mission. This radar can be used for detections, automatic tracking of any moving surface targets. This radar operates in navigation mode to provide safe navigations, and it also operates autonomously. And for anti-aircraft defense, this frigate has a Steel 1 medium-range air defense missile systems, and Igla man-portable surface-to-air missile systems, and Kashtan air defense missiles or gun systems. The air defense also includes up to 6 fire modules, a command modules, strong and reloading system, 64 missiles, and 6,000 rounds of 30 mm ammunitions. The Steel 1 complex is equipped with a 3S90E launcher and 3R90E1 fire control system. It can simultaneously engage up to 12 targets within a range of 3.5 km to 32 km. The anti-surface warfare capability of the frigate is provided by two DTA-53-11356 twin torpedo tubes and RBU 600 depth charge rocket launcher firing 90R ASW rocket and RBG 60 depth rocket bombs. The main gun is fitted on a forward deck, which is a 100 mm A190E gun featuring a 5P10E fire control system that enables effective tracking and engagement of multiple targets. The 190 naval gun can fire high explosive impact fuse and the time fuse ammunitions of 80 rounds per minute for ranges exceeding 20 km. So from this point of view, the ship is an excellent choice for the Russia. But Russia needs something more powerful to control their power in Black Sea region and the Azov Sea regions. So for that, once the Russian special operation or Russian special military operation be over in Ukraine, the Bosporus Strait will be open for the warships movements, any kind of warship movements. Then Russia might deploy the capable naval assets in terms of command and the control capabilities. According to some resources or some sources, Russia might deploy Admiral Ustinov, which is the flagship of Northern Fleet. After Ustinov deployment, the ship will be replaced by the Kirov class cruiser Admiral Nakimov, which is being overhauled at the Shemash shipyard. So Russia will going to use some kind of more powerful ships after this war will be over. So the Ukraine is really getting harder and harder day by day for the Russia. So in my view, Russia have to get back to the diplomatic table with Ukraine and European Union. But the things are not that easy. Whatever things you are looking into the paper or looking into the TV, then things are not that easy. They make it easy for you to understand that Russia is not the victim, Russia is the perpetrator over here. But recently, some American move proves that USA do not want to stop this war. They just want this war to suffer. They just do not want this war to stop. They just want the world to suffer into the hunger and pain. So a diplomatic channel has to open from the American side too. Then the things will going to cool off or things will going to get better after America and the Russia get back into the diplomatic table, and that is very important for the world. Now the first question is, DRDO's Navy variant of light combat aircraft made this first successful landing on which aircraft carrier of Indian Navy? First option is INS Vikramaditya, second option is INS Vikrant, third option is INS Virat, fourth option is INS Vishal. I have gave you some clue in the form of pictures. So if you want to use this, you can use it. The second question is 222 Squadron, the first SU MKI equipped squadron, is to operate from the Tanjavur Air Force stations of which southern state? First option is Kerala, second is Tamil Nadu, third is Karnataka, fourth is Andhra Pradesh. So I have also give you the picture. Maybe you can come up with an answer with the help of this picture. So this is the end of the topic. So this is from me. Thank you very much. Thank you for your attentions. If you want to contact me regarding any kind of topic or this topic, then you can use my email address, which is tuhin.power.academy@gmail.com. So thank you very much. Thank you for